What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the TVP Lounge. I hope everybody is doing well on this first Friday of October 2022. We have now officially entered Q4, and time ain't waiting for nobody. I keep telling y'all, make every day count, because there is no guarantee tomorrow is promised. So hope y'all doing well. If y'all, as always, if y'all have not had a good week up until this point, hopefully y'all can come in here for this next 45 minutes vibe, relax, cool out with us, have a good time, enjoy the vibes, and we can turn your day around and get your weekend started off right. Let me give my shout out to the folks. I see William was in here early. Shout out to William, appreciate you coming through. Happy early birthday to your cousin. Hope everything well with you tomorrow. What's going on? Happy Friday to you. Tina, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Appreciate you coming through. Finesse Kid was happening. My guy, what's going on? Cabrini, happy Friday to you as well. Margot, I guess that's what I'm gonna say. Margot, happy Friday to you as well. Bobby, what's going on? Happy Friday to you. Sarah, what up? Sharnita, what up? Leah, what up? Who that down there? Catherine, what's going on? All right, y'all. First things first, man. Y'all know the deal. I need my emojis, man. We gotta tell y'all, in the last 3 days, there's just been so much that's gone on in Vegas. It's just crazy. It's like I go to sleep, wake up, something else going on. Go to sleep, wake up, something else going on. It's just a whole lot going on in these Vegas streets and in this Vegas world, but that's okay. We're gonna kick back and unpack it all today. I know all y'all know the headlines. I'll go ahead and start there first. But we got some other things I want to talk about. It's not going to be no negative stream. I hope y'all ain't coming here thinking we was going to come in here in this TVP lounge and be vibing on the negative tip. We definitely not. We're going to speak on what's understood by everybody. I'll share my thoughts. We'll move on from there. So, as always, I appreciate y'all coming through. I see the emojis coming in. When I get about 10 more from 10 different people, we'll get it rocking. Yeah, happy Friday. Left Hand Bandit, what's going on? Mary, what's happening with you, Mary? Good to see you as always. Heard a little bit about what's going on, tuning in to see. All right, y'all touch on it in a second. See the emoji starting to come in now. Who that? Tracy, what's going on? Good to see you as always. Appreciate you coming through. Happy Friday. Lynn, what's going on? Greetings from Guam. That's what's up. Shout out to Lynn. Appreciate you coming through. That's mad love. Who's that girl? What's going on? Good evening to you as well. Good to see you as always. After party, we'll have a good time. Shout out to you. Sweeney, what up? Deontay, my guy, what's going on, man? Zoe, what it is? I see. All right, I see the emojis coming in, y'all. It's game time. I got my wifey over here. I got the crown apple stashed in the cut, but I'm on the watermelon. Even though we in the fall, I'm on the watermelon today. Trying not to mix because I got some after party drinks to make, and I don't really want to mix no liquor. I'm gonna be good today. So pour up. Cheers to the first Friday in October. You know what I mean? Cheers to good vibes. Y'all know that's what we do around here. We keep the good vibes. So cheers to the good vibes. And cheers to all of y'all, man. I tell y'all, I would not be nothing without y'all. So y'all coming through, rocking with me. Trust me, I appreciate it every Friday. That's why we keep it rolling. So on that note, cheers to y'all. Happy October. Appreciate the love and support. Cheers to a good weekend. All right. Let's get to it, man. All right. So, y'all see the title. The title was just to get everybody attention. The title was not to base my stream about it today, but I've been getting somebody hit me about it every day. Vegas is out of control. Be careful, man. That's why I titled this video, because I couldn't think about what else to title. It was just the title that came to my name. That's why I titled this stream. In case y'all haven't heard, it was on Wednesday. On Wednesday, there was, I don't even really need my notes for this. I done gone through this back and forth. All right. So on Wednesday, there was a stabbing on the strip. And I'll go ahead and give y'all the general news, and then I'll go into the information that I found today, and then I'll give y'all my opinions on things. So basically, there was a stabbing that took place right there by the Wynn Casino. It was a guy. There was 8 people who were stabbed in total. 2 people lost their life. 6 people were injured from the incident. So first things first, condolences to those who lost their life. You know, Very unfortunate thing to hear, especially in Vegas. We go back and forth about this all the time. People be over exaggerating about Vegas being dangerous, or is it safe, etc., etc. But that was all reported. Initially, it was one person, and then the second person ended up losing their life. And then the other 6 people are recovering in the hospital. Today, the guy who did the stabbing, he was arrested. He's been locked up. He's getting charged for 2 counts of murder, and then I think 6 attempted, so he ain't getting out. Yeah, this happened on Wednesday. It was breaking news. Saw people tag me. I got all the DMs. I saw all the messages. I'm telling you, if I don't know something, I know y'all gonna send it to me. So shout out to all my folk that be sending me information. But this one, I was in tune to this one. I saw this one when it broke. So that's what happened. That was the surface information. So today I was kind of like, I want to do some research, because y'all know me. I'm not the one where I hear something, I just run straight to Front Street and put the news out there. I ain't never been like that. I gotta have my own behind the scenes research. So I wanted to look more into it today, so I could figure out like what happened, because there was conflicting reports about certain things, and I was just kind of like, people were saying it was random, that he just ran up and did it for no reason, and I was just like, I don't believe that. So when I was reading a couple of the articles today, what it sounds like happened was, he was a guy on the strip, and he had what they described as a kitchen knife. It was a long, big ass kitchen knife, and there were some showgirls around, and they said that the guy asked the showgirls, or he told the showgirls, that he was a chef. And when he asked them to take a photo, he wanted to take a photo with them. They didn't describe exactly what type of photo or what it was. He just asked the girls to take a photo and told them he was a chef. The key word that they continuously used in the article was that he began attacking them when he rebuffed, or when they rebuffed his request for a photo. So of course, I go to look up why they keep using the word rebuffed, because you could have just said he denied their photo, but they continuously use the word rebuffed. So basically they rejected his offer and abruptly just bounced, aka he probably asked him to take a photo. He probably wanted to take some kind of crazy photo because he got some big ass knife. They probably looked at it and was like, no, we straight, and kept it moving. And they said once they rebuffed his request for a photo, that was when he started attacking people. So no way, shape, or form am I finna sit here and like act like that's okay. I'm not finna justify that's okay. It's not. And I'm not even about to sit here and act like, this could have been prevented. But I will say, because y'all know I speak from both sides, not being, but it's the only thing that I can say about the incident. People crazy out here, man. Like when I saw that they kept emphasizing the word rebuffed, I kept trying to figure out why. I was like, why is this word in so many different articles? Why? And the only thing that I can take away from this is this dude, for whatever reason, decided to first of all walk around the strip with a kitchen knife. That don't even make no sense. But he probably wanted to take a picture doing something wild. They wasn't with it. Y'all know who've been to Vegas. All y'all who in here probably been to Vegas are very familiar with Vegas. The showgirls always walk around wanting to take a photos. They dressed all kind of ways, doing all kind of crazy poses. So he probably had an idea for some crazy photo he wanted to take, and they probably rejected him like disrespectfully. They probably was like, nah, they wasn't into whatever he wanted. Whatever kind of photo he wanted, they was just like, nah, and he took that offensive. But this is why, in like this situation, it just made me sit back and think about it. And the first thing I said was, you just never know where somebody's mindset is on any given day. That's why, that's one thing that I always say I love about Vegas. Like, Vegas is a place where we can go and chill, we can go and vibe, we can relax, we can cool out. It's judgment free. You can be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's what most people love about Vegas. It's a judgment free place. Nobody really cares who you are, what you do. They just want to have a good time. But on that same token, you just never know what somebody going through. So the only thing I could think about in this situation is just he probably took their rejection to heart. Like, I mean, who know what type of time is on, and from what it seemed like, he already had a plan anyway, because who goes to the strip with that type of weapon? So I don't really think it mattered what or how it happened. I just think that's probably what set it off, was probably the way they rejected him. But I mean, if they rejected him, he was probably gonna go off regardless. But he's locked up. He not getting out. And it's just unfortunate that them showgirls, they lost their life over something stupid to be at the end of the day. It's just something dumb, man. But that's why I just like going forward, man. I continue to keep the same energy with everybody. I don't know who you are, where you from, what you do. Everybody gonna get their respect, especially if somebody come at me in some type of weird way. I'm gonna keep it simple, cool as possible, because I don't know what nobody be on. But yeah, with all of the conversations that's been going on about Vegas being dangerous, the isolated incident, I was just kind of like, this gonna start an uproar, because the Mirage incident happened like a month or so ago, but that was an isolated incident between people. And then this happened. I was just like, the talks is gonna come up. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and say what some people might not want to say. I don't care. Like, I'm so sorry that they lost their life. I'm so sorry that them people was injured. I don't wish bad on nobody. Nothing bad should ever come from nobody, no matter where you are. But it's not about to stop me, nor am I gonna discourage people to not go to Vegas, because something like this could have. When you listen to some people talk about how things happen in Vegas, they'll sell it like Vegas is just falling off, like Vegas is becoming like a target zone, like Vegas is just a place where if you're a tourist, if you go here, you're gonna get got. And that's just completely false. I don't like that narrative that they pushing out. I don't like the direction that people trying to push this with Vegas, because that's not what's going on whatsoever. Like, yes, there's been more things that have happened on the strip, since the demic, prior to the demic, within like a shorter span of time than normal. A situation happened on Fremont Street, but my thing is just kind of like, so what that it happened in Vegas? Like, this could happen in your local city, this could happen in Disneyland, this could happen in Universal Studios, this could happen in Times Square. Like, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like, and it, again, it's just an unfortunate reality that you just never know what's gonna happen today. So I always tell people, just be careful. So I always constantly tell people, mind your business. Like, if something's going on in the strip and it ain't got nothing to do with you, keep it moving. Like, because what if one of these people in this situation, of course we don't know what, why, or how the other people who was involved, they said they were innocent bystanders. What if something was going on and somebody was like, oh, you see what's going on? They pulled out their phone and started recording. What if it was somebody who saw what was going to happen and was like, yo, let's just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever's going to happen, I don't want no parts of that. Let's keep it moving. What if that could have saved a life? You know what I mean? Obviously, we don't know, and I'm not justifying or saying that's what happened. I'm just speaking in the principle of reality in today's society. People are too nosy, and people is in everybody else's business. It's like, if something going on, be nosy from a distance. Walk and just look while you walking. Like, that's something I always, encourage people. Everybody want to pull out their phones nowadays. Everybody want to have something recorded, and it's just kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can come from that. So that's what happened with this situation. Again, rest in peace to those who lost their lives. Prayers for those who are in the hospital. Hopefully they have a speedy recovery. Hopefully they recover fast. There's nothing like no long-term injuries or nothing like that. Hopefully they overcome what happened, man. I really hated to see it, to be honest, but that was the one thing I wanted to make sure I emphasize. Like, stop letting things that happen just because it happened in Vegas, like, give you a different look on Vegas. Like, this could happen anywhere. Don't matter who you are, where you from. This could literally happen anywhere. And there's crime like this that happen every day. Only thing is, it's just not emphasized everywhere on the news all the time. It's not glorified. So that's it for this situation. If that's what y'all came here for, appreciate y'all coming through, but I'm not about to spend the rest of my stream talking about this situation, because there's other stuff going on in Vegas that I am going to continue to talk about. But I wanted to get that out the way because I've been hit up about it all week. So I was like, I just save it for the lounge. We talk about it today. I let everybody hear what I got to say at once. So I'll go through these comments real quick, see these last couple comments. I'll chime in on your comments and we'll move on to the next segue, because it's going to be a busy weekend in Vegas this weekend. In case y'all didn't know, or if you in Vegas this weekend and don't know what's going on, it's going to be a little busy this weekend. All right, let me scroll up and catch up where I left off at real quick. Oh yeah, shout out to my mom. Yeah, make sure to hit the like button. If y'all in here right now, don't cost you nothing. Please hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, make it blue. That help the channel grow, to help the content get out to people who might not be subscribed. I would greatly appreciate it. The algorithm would appreciate it as well. I always try to do my plug once or twice a stream, so I'll go ahead and do this one now, and then I do it before I get up out of here. Oh, Shy, what's going on, man? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you as always. Catherine said it could have happened anyway, or I guess anywhere. Yeah, it definitely could have happened anywhere. And that's something I always try to like explain to people when they bring me stuff, it's just like, it's not justifying at all. Like, I'm not trying to justify, defend none of the stuff that happened, but it's just the reality. Like, you can't focus on, oh my God, this happened in Vegas, let me not go to Vegas because, it happened in Vegas. It could happen down the street from your house. It don't matter where you are. Like, if something's gonna happen, it's just gonna happen. And this didn't happen just because it was in Vegas. Like, it's not like Vegas is a walk-in lick for tourists. That's not what's going on at all. 32 million people visit per year. The crime is low when you think about how many people actually running a crime on the strip compared to how many visit. Of course, I'm glad you put that statistic out there, because most people don't look at things in the grand scheme of things. The people who I talk to about this on the side, I'm always like, think about when you go to Vegas. Just think about when you go to Vegas, or if you're watching your vlogger live stream in Vegas, or if you're watching somebody in Vegas and they always show a pan of the strip, or like people on the strip. Like, think about how many people are consistently on the strip every day. Like, think about that, and then think about the number of people who are affected because of a crime that occurred on the strip. Like, let's use this particular situation as an example. How many people do y'all think were on Las Vegas Boulevard from 12 a.m. that day till 11:59 p.m. that day? How many? Just think about it. You don't got to put a number. Just think about it. How many people you think was on that strip from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday? And 6 people or 8 people, unfortunately, were either injured or caught there, something bad happened to them. Like, that whole day, that was only 6 people. That was 8 people out of however many people you think was on the strip that day. Like, you got to keep that in mind. So, again, we don't want no crime happening. We want nothing bad happening to nobody, but there's a lot of things that happen. Like, people might get pickpocketed on the strip. Somebody might get hurt or hit by something on the strip. Those things ain't reported. It's always the big stuff, But you got hundreds of thousands of people that's consistently in Vegas, and there's gonna always be a one-off situation. Like, y'all got to think about it. Even at music festivals or raves, for those of y'all who rave, or any type of big concert, when it's a big group of people around in general, something gonna happen. It's just the inevitable. Somebody might have a bad day because you step on their foot, or maybe you bump into somebody and they take it personal. Like, the little things that could not be that serious, somebody gonna escalate it, just because that's just how it is in life. So like, I'm gonna keep telling people the same thing. Like, I'm sorry things happen, but like, you can't look at Vegas like Vegas is like just one bad spot. Now, it's way too many people that come to Vegas for one little situation to be that big. Very sad, but still going to the win in November, most definitely. I don't think nobody should cancel their plans. If anything, people should start making plans to get ready to go to Vegas. I'm gonna say this for the lounge in a couple weeks. We starting to get to off season. Room rates, stuff in Vegas start getting cheap. Pool season, I save all that information for next week, but pool season coming to an end. So if y'all trying to hit pool parties, if y'all looking to hit pool parties, I'm gonna just tell you now, you better make sure you're in Vegas no later than the 23rd. If you come into Vegas after the 23rd, you might miss the pool party. So I'm gonna just throw that little bone out there for y'all. I'll give y'all more details next week. But yeah, pool party season starting to come to an end. So if you want to hit a pool party one last time, get to Vegas in the next 2 weeks. But it's definitely starting to become rate favorable for tourists and travelers that time of year again. My guy Ro, what's going on, man? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you as always. Says still going in December. That's what's up. You definitely should. Minding your business can save your life, Trevor. That is a major fact. You just never know. You stay out of people's business, they don't even look your way. Majority of the time, not always, but majority of the time. When you being nosy, you involving yourself in the situation. So I completely agree. Conceal carry. Listen, I agree with you. I feel you on that. But most people not walking down the strip like that. Like, that's I think that's a separate situation from this. Like, I feel you 100% on that, but I don't think this is a situation that would have applied, because most people not going to Vegas carrying like they would in a local city, because laws vary per state. But I do agree with you. Yes, positive vibes, always positive vibes. There's other things that talk about Draymond dragging fist bump. Yeah, no. I said I'm not talking about this off stream. I just wanted to get that out the way. That's why I got the Warriors jersey on it. They had to get Draymond. Shout out to Draymond crazy ass. That boy a pure fool, man. That boy's a pure fool, and I did not mean to hit that twice. My bad. All right. On that note, y'all go ahead and drop some emojis. We could do another shot. We'll take a shot, for that situation, and we gonna move on because I want to talk to y'all about two events that's going on this weekend and why there's a lot of traffic right now for people who think they driving to Vegas or people who was driving to Vegas earlier and got stuck in traffic. Got to touch on a couple of things that's going on, and I want to give my final thoughts on light closing on Wednesday. That was, man, I will go to that. I was in my feelings. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was a little upset about that. Y'all crazy. This fool Rick, what a Rick said, Falcon Punch knocked the coins. y'all some comedians, man. Minding your business is the best advice you can give, you know, and that's all I can keep preaching to people, man. That's all I can do. I can always just put it out there. He chose to do his deed in Vegas. He does not represent Vegas. Crime happens everywhere. Well stated. That is a well stated point. Shout out to Zoe. What up, Zoe? All right, I see the emojis coming in. Yeah, I need. Oh no, we got 75 people. No, I need more than that. Nah, that ain't enough at all. Shout out to y'all who came through real quick though. That was love. Off season, also best time to book your trips. That's a fact. If y'all that's something I got a whole list of videos that I got coming up on the channel. I just did this video on Light on Wednesday just so I could do an update. I got the next TVP versus that's being finished editing. I have that uploaded on Sunday. Doing flights versus Ocean One Bar and Grill. If y'all new to the channel and haven't seen the TVP versus, go check that playlist out. I got like 10 different videos in there, but this gonna be the first one where I compare happy hour or food spots, as you could say. That video will be up on Sunday. Plug y'all on some of the spots where you can get drunk for less than $20, because a lot of people probably hear me say that and they probably look at me and they be like, stop the cap. Nah, I promise you, $20 get you trash. Y'all will see on Sunday. Wait till you see the video. But yeah, I need to do an update. I do have a video on the best times to go to Vegas. It's like I did it like 3 years ago, I believe. I think it's called When Should You Visit Vegas, or the best times you should visit Vegas. I got that on the channel. But that's something I have talked about, like when it comes to like getting rates for cheap or visiting Vegas for cheap, like in the October till next year. It's the time of year to start looking at Vegas rates, because you're gonna start staying at places that you wanted to stay in that you ain't been able to stay in for a very, very affordable price. Hate to hear what happened, but I would still be there in December and February. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear, actually. You know, I don't want this to affect nobody feeling or whatever, but same thing as always, you know, definitely condolences again. My condolences to everybody involved. I just booked Harris in November, 4 nights for 150 total. Yeah, that's what's up. That sounds like some off-season prices. All right, I see the emojis coming in now. That's what's up. That's what's up. Sad about Light. Yeah, I'll touch on Light real quick, and then I'm gonna go over to what's going on this weekend, and then I gotta get up out of here. Patreon people, I'm gonna try to stay on schedule today. I'm gonna try to start at 6:15. Y'all know me. I might need that 5-minute buffer. Y'all in here anyway. Y'all not in here. Y'all see me on the live stream. I'll be on the Patreon stream shortly after. All right, man. We as we pivot. Shout out to the pivot, man. As we segue on over to the next topic, I'm gonna talk about Light real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about 2 events going on this weekend. Y'all haven't seen the video, I just did a quick little update video on the channel about Light closing. I'll share somewhat information because I'm still waiting to get the bottom. I have my thoughts and opinions, which I'm going to share, that I talked about in the video. And then I kind of did a little digging with some, network people, just to see try to figure out what the reason behind it was. So cheers to y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love, support. I appreciate all the continued support, man. I appreciate y'all coming on these lives, man. It's dope to see the viewers growing each week. It's good to see the new faces that's consistently engaging. Trust me, man, I tell y'all, I pay attention to everything, and I greatly appreciate the support. That's why I got so many giveaways, and I've done so much for y'all on the channel, because I truly appreciate it. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be here for a while. 2022, I've already hit the greater majority of my goals for 2022, so the rest of this year with y'all is just a blessing, and I'm already gonna start moving toward my goals in 2023 as we wrap up this year. So cheers, y'all. As always, happy Friday. Welcome to October 2022. Appreciate the love and support. Man, that's so smooth. Alright. What? Oh, you said after I was doing house music nights? Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that for New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve, Dre's announced in the after hours that they gonna be doing they doing a night of house music. Yeah. When I saw that shot, I was like, what? I thought I read that wrong. I said that's after hours, and then I like refreshed my app, and then I like went back to it and I saw it again, and I was like, what? Then I scrolled and saw they gonna have like multiple artists, and I was like, what? Why? But that ain't affecting the nightclub. Y'all know upstairs the nightclub where it's at anyway. After hours always just a late night spot. So no, it's cool, man. You know, switching it up, doing something different. You know, one time for the one time. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with showing love to some other people one time. You know. Waiting for Cosmo's Black Friday sale. I want that wraparound suite again. Wraparound suite, a blessing. Yes, it is. That'll change your life. Huh? Oh. Said I need that. Oh, I need a video. Yeah, video be up Sunday. I had a video up on Sunday. Booked in January for my summer trips in Vegas. That's smart. Very smart, actually. TVP and YouTube appreciate. No doubt. No, for sure. I definitely do. No doubt. I saw Pompsy at a grocery store in Las Vegas last month. I told him how cool it was to meet him in person. What? Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. Who that? Classic YG. Appreciate y'all even more. I had some good times at Light. Sorry to see it go. Yeah. All right. Real quick. Let's talk about Light real quick. So for me, I started this channel in I started posting on this channel April 16th, 2016. That was the first time I posted on this channel. I started filming for the channel technically in 2014, but then I had, like everybody else, the beginner's fear and all of that. My mind, y'all crazy. Yeah, I was hesitant for a little bit. Then finally, you know, I got that push behind me from some people close to me pretty much, you know, to do it. So I finally did it. So 2016, I started posting on the channel, but that was also when I was really like, I was like out there heavy in the party scene. And so the thing that Light will always remind me of, even if Light end up doing like Hayes did, you know, Hayes used to be a Arya. They got bought out and now it's Jewel. I'm going to watch and see if that's what happened at Light. I'm not really sure because of the location, because I was thinking the same thing about One Oak, but then once I saw Mirage got bought out, I was like, I don't know. But Light, man, listen, y'all, Light was so dope before the demic. Like I said in the video, before the demic hit, Light was like, I did not mind going down to Mandalay Bay because I used to do the party tours a lot. If y'all been following this channel for a while, y'all know I got a video for party tours because one of my close folks out there worked with party tours. So I was always on the party tours, party bus with them, doing the tours, giving them some promo, etc., etc. And so I did a video one night, and I used to love the vibe because you would go up the Foundation Room, which is their little rooftop lounge. They always play like old school hip hop or throwback music, might mix a little something here and there. They had the little balcony that you could look over the strip. And then they would go downstairs to Light, the nightclub. And I'm trying to tell y'all, I had so many memories. It's going to always remind me of my party bus nights because that was like one of the spots they used to always go to. They would go to Light. Man, so many memories, so many experiences. Like, y'all know, like some of these like big artists that's like at Jewel now, or that might be at some of the other clubs. Some of the artists that's at Dre's now, they used to perform at Light. That's how lit Light was back in the day. Some of these artists that you see that's just at Dre's now, they used to be at Light. And then, you know, once the demic hit and, you know, things shut down, they followed the money. And Dre's, you know, y'all know Dre's is Dre's. But yeah, Light always remind me of my party bus days. I met so many people from across the world just doing a party bus. Like I tell y'all all the time, you know, Turned Up Tours, that's like my company that I like work with now. Y'all know, go to turneduplv.com, use promo code TVP, book y'all tour, get y'all a discount on them tickets. So I just did that video on the channel, man. They so dope. They remind me so much of my old days when I used to hit the party bus all the time. But man, like, it's gonna remind me of my party bus days, man. Like, just when you ain't got nothing to do in Vegas or you don't know where to go or what to do, just get on a party bus tour. You don't never know who you gonna run into. Then you'll be with the group. You don't know who you gonna run to in the club. Like, I met so many people that I'm networked with now in Vegas from the party bus tour. Like, some of my closest people that I like work with on the nightclub tipping and even in my hotel side of things, I met from the party bus tours just by going to the club, rolling it. You know what I mean? It was just like that. Great times, man. But when I asked some questions, it pretty much seemed like it came down to money, which is why I said in the video, I'm not surprised whatsoever. Like, y'all know I'm a promoter and host. I get people on the guest list every day. Well, I ain't gonna say every day. Every week, I'm helping people with guest lists. I'm helping people with tables on a weekly basis. Like, I'm in the entertainment nightlife scene. And it hurt me when Light reopened. If y'all know, I was like I did a walkthrough of Light. I was like, yo, Light back. You know what I'm saying? I just remember, like, this was the spot. Once some hip hop, we only had Dre's and Jewel for the longest time. Cause Tao done fell off. I don't know what happened to Tao. I think they merged. They not the same no more. So I was glad Light came back. Went out there, did a walkthrough. Going there, it was country night. I was like, the hell's country? What? And I ain't got no problem with country music, but that ain't what I went there for. But I was like, whatever. It was still a good time. Even with it was still a good time. I was like, you know what? This is just what Light is. It's always a good time no matter what. But it's known for being a hip hop spot. So when people wanted hip hop and it's kind of like your options is limited, and then Light was supposed to be a hip hop spot, like, people gonna stop going there. And I stopped sending people there. I was straight up like, yo, like, if you're looking for hip hop, if you go to Light, it's gonna be limited. It's not gonna be a full hip hop night. It's not like it used to be. So when I heard the news, I wasn't surprised. I've been feeling like this over the summer. It was disappointing to me. I went to like 3 times, and I was like, man, this ain't what it used to be. So when they made it official, or I got the news on Wednesday, I posted the reel today. They made it their official farewell reel today. I posted that on Instagram. Tell y'all, if y'all wonder where I'm the most active at, I tell y'all Instagram. Don't worry about Facebook. It's just there. Instagram, I'm the most active all the time. But it was sad to see, but, you know, farewell to Light. Thank you for the good memories, you know what I mean? If y'all was at Light, y'all know how lit it was. If you wasn't at Light, you know what I mean? Y'all missed some good times, you know what I mean? But there's always things to come through and replace it. I don't think nobody gonna come in there, and I don't think they will. We'll see if they do. I don't think nobody will come and change the venue. If y'all remember LAX at Luxor, you know, they never came back in there and made that another hot spot. So I don't know if they're gonna do that. But like, what the hell going on? Oh, this is the same person. Denise, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you as always. Appreciate you coming through. Said wraparound Cosmo is a must. That's a fact. Yeah, if y'all ain't had a wraparound, just get in line. That's all I can say. Just get in line, and I'll be waiting once y'all get admission to the door. I can't tell y'all how many people I have talked to who like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was on the internet talking about Cosmo and the wraparound. I seen the videos and I was just like, stop the cap. It's not that nice, my boy. Like, the rooms look cool, but you overhyping it. They go stay in the wraparound, they hit me on IG or send me email, and they like, dog, I went into that room, I sat down, and I felt like a boss. Like, I keep trying to tell people, man, like, I'm not on the internet to run my mouth to overboost nothing. I tell it what it is. If it's good, if it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And yeah, that wraparound something special for sure. Do you have to check your fresh in the mirror before you hit the strip? It's always good to make sure you fresh before you hit the strip, because if you hit the strip looking bummy, it could be tough. We was talking about this on the stream last week. Some people say it's harder to get girls or to get people if you solo. So if you don't check your fresh and you on the strip, you got something on your lip or your hair not done right, or you got something ripped on your shirt, that's gonna be tough. You're gonna be walking around like, I ain't ready for this. And the reality is you ain't ready. That's what's gonna be going on. Very important. But what up though? Good to see you. Yeah, the troll, you know what I'm saying? It's part of streaming, man. It's part of being a creator. All right, last couple things before we get up out of here. This weekend. So, college football fans, I don't know how many college football fans in here, or football fans in general, but listen. So, tomorrow, there is a college football game. BYU is playing Notre Dame at Allegiant Stadium. When I tell y'all, I knew Notre Dame had a big fan base, but they have been flooding Twitter. I've been seeing all over Instagram. BYU fans is coming in. Like, it's going to be a lot of people in Vegas for that football game this weekend. It's going to be a big event. It's going to be a good time. So if y'all out there, y'all see a whole lot of green, y'all know why. The luck of the Irish. The luck of the Irish is in town. So that'll be going on. And then there's this CNFT. There's a crypto NFT convention going on this weekend. I've been seeing a lot of people posting about, I don't know if y'all into cryptocurrency or if y'all know about NFTs, but it's a crypto event going on. So even with the unfortunate situation that happened earlier this week, it's going to be a real busy weekend. Pool season coming to an end. So for the people who in town, they trying to get on the pool party, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I got a lot of folk trying to go to Hakkasan tomorrow to see Lil John. So if you in town, kind of like where should I go? Where people mobbing to right now, I can tell you Hakkasan Marquee. I got a few groups who are already lined up to go there tomorrow. I ain't really tapped in for the night. I got to see what people doing for tonight, but that's what's gonna be going on tomorrow. And you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to try to, y'all know the Lakers out there too. The Lakers is out there for the preseason playing at T-Mobile Arena. LeBron James about to buy the expansion team. I'm pretty sure some of y'all already knew that, but now he putting it out there. So whenever they expand to Vegas, Vegas is gonna have an NBA team. It's not a is Vegas gonna have a basketball team? Do you think it's a possibility? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I can assure you. And when it happens, LeBron James will be the owner. So the fact that they put it out here publicly, I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always say speak things to existence. Nah, once they made that announcement earlier that my man's worth over $1 billion and he won the team, I was like, he getting himself lined up for when he out the league. So that's what's going on in Vegas this weekend. I think that's everything. I think we good. We all caught up. Yeah, that was everything. That was the last I wanted to talk about. The football game and the convention going on. So let's see. And I'm caught up on, look at that. Caught up on the chats. Look at me. See, I said I was gonna be on par today. You know, I've been behind the last couple weeks. I said I was gonna get it together. We on par today. All right. Said soundboard is crap. Yeah, I've been working on the soundboard. Got the soundboard up to date. Yeah, y'all know gotta keep things cute. Gotta bring this is a lounge. It's not no live stream where I'm just, hi guys, how you guys doing? This is man. We come around here, we drink, have a good time, vibe. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear the music. You know, that's why it's a lounge. Gotta give y'all some entertainment. BYU fans in Vegas would be interesting to see. Vegas is the polar opposite. Oh yeah, no, it is. I agree. But what I'm telling you is, it ain't the BYU fans that's in Vegas going crazy. It's the Notre Dame fans. Like, I got on Twitter just when I was trying to look up some info on what happened with the situation. I saw so many posts and tags from Irish fans. Like, I saw that they changed the Vegas sign to the green Irish color. I was like, man. I said, man, oh man, oh man. It's gonna be a good time. Like, college football remind me of when I was in North Carolina. Like, when I was in North Carolina, man, it was just like a big college football town. So I was always big into college football growing up. So, like, I know how big Notre Dame football is. And them being out there, that should be a good game. If you was in town in Vegas and you looking for a game, if it's in your budget or something to do and you interested in the game, if it's any tickets left, you should definitely go out there because it's gonna be a good time for sure. But I'm gonna be keeping my eyes on this crypto convention too, because you know what I'm saying, crypto and NFTs, like there's a lot of people out there posting about that too. But I want to see how heavy that's gonna be. One Oak was a vibe too before they closed. Got some good memories from partying there. Yeah, man, One Oak. And when I made the video on light closing, that was why I titled it. I was like, Vegas done with hip hop clubs, because I've been wondering about this for the last, like, internally into like my people like close to me. It's just something that I personally have took note of, because y'all know I'm always in the nightclub scene. I'm always keeping up to date, and I share the information with y'all. But one thing I've noticed since the demic is like a lot of, like, there was almost an even amount of places to go to listen to hip hop when it came to like clubs and stuff. But they closed the bank at Bellagio. That was a hip hop spot. Hyde played hip hop. They were more hip hop, but they would be versed and everything too. But that was like an alternative if you wasn't at the bank. But then once they closed One Oak, I'm like, damn, like, hip hop club, what's going on what's going on? Like, when Tao reopened, Tao used to be a hip hop club. My TVP fam that was with me last year for TVP weekend, we went to Tao. It was more EDM than hip hop. Like, it was on a Friday night, and I was like, what the hell? And that's just the wave that it's been. And I know they merged with another company, so when I heard about One Oak closed, One Oak was a hip hop spot, and I got memories at One Oak. But I remember the last time I went to One Oak, I always have One Oak tied to DMX, because the last time that I went to One Oak, DMX was performing there. Rest in peace to DMX. Me and my partner was there. We had got bottle service with some of my people who in the industry. Man, we had a good ass time. And that was my first time I'd actually ever seen DMX perform in person. It was a cool last time. We had a good time. Dude was performing like he was in person, just full of energy, man, good vibes, him being him. But yeah, One Oak, I got a lot of memories. I'm pretty sure One Oak is throwback to a lot of people. But yeah, it was I was sad to hear them close, but they were kind of in a way the same. I was kind of like, I felt like overplayed. Like I feel like since Jewel has been in the mix heavy, Jewel has like grabbed a lot of people from going to those places. Cause if y'all been to Jewel, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know Dre's is the best hip hop club in Vegas, and it's because Dre's is all hip hop, 100%. They straight hip hop. And then once you leave Dre's, you got Jewel, which is like 95% hip hop. Then you'll get your 5% mix of something here and there. And then after that, it's like Light used to be the alternative, and Towel used to be the other alternative. Towel used to be like Jewel, and so did Light, where it was like you was getting mostly or more hip hop. And I feel like you get more hip hop at Light than you would at Towel, but it was all relatively the same. Now it's not like that. And so now I'm just kind of like, when people go to Vegas every weekend, people like, oh, I want to go listen to hip hop all weekend. And it's unfortunate because it's like Dre's, especially now, the guest list only for ladies. So if you're trying to go to Dre's and you a guy, that's tough for you. Go ahead and get you a ticket. Like, ain't no way around it. It is not my decision. It's strictly club decision. And Dre's independent. They're not tied to Towel Group or none of that. So they make their own rules. So it's like, if you don't want to pay to listen to hip hop and you want to get on the guest list, your really all full alternative is going to be Jewel. Like Tao is going to be somewhat, or you're going to have to go to like Omnia or Marquee or Hakkasan, and then go to like they hip hop room. Cause like they got smaller rooms that just play hip hop, but it's different when you got to go to a club and go to a smaller room, to listen to hip hop, which is still a good time. I'm not saying like it's not a good time, but it's just different when you got to go to a club, but you're not going to where the main room is. It's kind of like, you going to the like small spot, like the alternative, like, grown folks in the living rooms, like, oh, y'all go play downstairs. You know what I mean? That's what it's like going to them, them smaller rooms or whatever. But yeah, that was another reality that I came to, man. I'm just like, man, it's just Vegas is just pushing hip hop away. And then Chewy, what's going on? Yeah, that was what I was just about to say. You said Chateau nightclub is hip hop. Well, let me tell you about Chateau. I said the same thing about Chateau. They've been reservation only since they reopened. Chateau is a hip hop club. They not fully hip hop no more. You'll get a little bit of mix of here and there. They predominantly hip hop for sure. And Chateau is a good time. I tell people to go all the time. If you want to get bottle service in Vegas on the strip, go to Chateau. Cheapest bottle service on the strip at a nightclub, without a doubt. But that's the only way you get in there. Ain't no guest list, ain't no general admission. You got to get bottle service. It's like, it break down to like $75 a person though. But yeah, I love Chateau. We was just at Chateau Saturday for TVP weekend. I like Chateau a lot. They don't got hookah no more, which is unfortunate. And I found out why. I'll talk about that to y'all offline if you're curious. But then again, you still got the people who like, well, I don't want to go somewhere if I got to pay to get in. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, I deal with those people every week. Like, I want to go wherever we can get in for free. And that's guys and girls. So that eliminates Chateau, because even though it's $75 and you basically in there for bottle service, people don't want to pay to get in. So that eliminates the hip hop option for that. So but it's unfortunate, but it's a reality. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. And as I tell everybody else, you take it what it is and roll with the punches and make the best of it, because it's better to have a small hip hop room than to not have a hip hop club at all. Because listen, there's no more Light, but at least you can go to another club and listen to hip hop specifically. So though I hate that the club's not dedicated, at least you still have the options. And that's what I tell people. The clubs might not be dedicated no more, but at least the other clubs still give you the option. So gotta take the good with the bad, keep pushing forward. Something to always use when you're moving forward in life. But I see it is 6:15. So ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all so much as always for rocking with your boy in the TVP lounge. For y'all get up out of here, if y'all can hit that like button for me, hit the thumbs up button, turn it blue, I greatly appreciate it. YouTube gonna appreciate it more because it'll go in the algorithm. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I hope y'all enjoyed the lounge. It's always a good time vibing with y'all, and as always, I will see y'all same time next Friday. Enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all please be safe out here. If you can mind your business, please mind your business. Stay out of other people's business. But y'all enjoy yourselves, man. Don't take no day for granted, because tomorrow's never promised. Live your best life every day. Make every day count. Cherish those who are close to you. Cherish those who want to be in your life, because it's people who don't want to be in your life. Don't waste your energy on them. Waste your energy on the people who make sure they are in your life. I'll holler at y'all next Friday. After party people, y'all give me a couple minutes so I can switch all of this around, switch the streams around, and I'll see y'all then. To everybody else, enjoy your weekend. See y'all next week.